I figured out the problem. Hello and welcome to Word from Your Mother, Tarot. We will be starting in a moment with our daily Celtic cross. I just want to hop back to the earlier video I made about adventures with light and spiders. That was a bonus. The brightness on my laptop had been turned down. You know, and as many of these mystery microphone problems I've had, I should have checked that too. And she has been up here sleeping. She's come in and slept up here on my table, and she's wallered on my keyboard a couple days now. I just don't think so. But anyway, I'm glad to have solved the problem. However, and then I watched the video that I made with the lighting right. Okay, well, I still have problems with the anyway, I've gone back to this because I just didn't know what the hell was going on. I thought I was going blind. I was like, oh, you're going blind. But and I was like, that camera, it must be dying. Because, I mean, I look like a corpse on there, you know, kind of green. And outside light did nothing for me. So, anyway, I'm still kind of green. I think I always was. I'm that ash brown kind of person. I blend in a forest. So, chlorophyll. My DNA. Okay. Here we go. Am I in the middle? Don't even look. Because there goes 2 more hours. The camera's not in front of me, but I'm just not going to move it because it's driving me. I need to have everything lined up. I have to have it like that, and it is, everything is different. It's like stellarium. Anyway, I did. Hey, no, I didn't. I was thinking I did. But this has been a couple hours ago. It wouldn't have mattered if I had or not. Well, since I haven't, I'll just go with it. I'll be there soon enough. Okay. Tolerance. How long are you going to sit with this? 4 cups. Oh, you're about done. Fox. Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. You just can't let somebody take advantage of you. Here's a ring. A marriage will take place either romantic or in business. This has all been about business so far up to there, but then I see a ring and I think, oh, now the man's taking your business. He's all up, the man's in your business. The man's always in your business. Hey, what's that? I can't wait to see what that looks like. Okay. Okay. The Wind Fairy, talk, communication, to talk about a new business. The Bard, you're going to have somebody, you've got a hold of a talker. That's also look at me. Look at me. A story to be told. Pay attention to the stories that people are going to be telling you. Ooh. The Horse. Here comes the help. Here comes all the unsolicited advice. Well-meaning, I told you so. Oh, I already hate it. Okay. How long are you going to sit with that? I'm not going to... No, I'm not listening to your shit. No, I didn't do what you said to do. Why? Because my 6-year-old self is screaming, you're not the boss of me. And so is my 15-year-old self, my 27-year-old self, my 42-year-old self, and right now. You've grown a lot. Somebody is trying to make you feel small, unsure of yourself, like to take their advice. And it's not that it's bad advice, but you're imposing their will on you. How long are you going to go with that? And there is how you change it. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. It's completely in your hands. This is a form of round and round. It's a choice, but it's a great big choice. It's I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go this way. It's veering off in your own direction, catching the exit. Lots of communication. Insistence that you do it their way. They know better. And they're pretty shrewd. They are resourceful. They do have good advice, but they are insisting that you do what they say. That's pretty much what I'm saying. Or it's strongly advised. Anyway, get ready to listen to a lot of good old boy stories. Marriage will take place either romantic or... Well, this is how I do it. This is how I do it. This is how we're going to do it. No, it's not this is how we're going to do it. Because you have input into that, even if he's having the one speaking, okay? It's going to be more like, this is how I do it. And then he sits back and doesn't do it and watches you doing it. Wait, we had this the other day, like expecting you to hop to it. A lot of little petty arguments with immediate whip cracking. Let's have another look. The Queen. Okay, that's as far as I'm going to go. That's you. Alright, well, you're going to entertain this dude, and he's going to offer you some help. It is going to require some listening, some fawning. That's where I started feeling ill. Don't get trapped in fawning. Don't forget your value. I already don't like him. This is how we're not going to do it. Just because I paid you for a quote doesn't mean I'm in any way obliged to to employ you. You were not the winner. Insistent. Good advice. Overbearing. This is what you see. Insistent. Insistent. I did flip that because that's what I was thinking was there. Is this what? Oh, okay. Insistent, and it would be a relief. To have a miracle would be a load off, and you would like to sample some of what was offered. Exploring it with happiness. So you're thinking about accepting his offer, thinking about accepting a relationship or a business or a marriage or a ring. You're thinking about it because something else is just about at its end, right? Shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. But this person you're thinking about hooking up has good advice, right? But they're going to take control of it, and you are kind of like, I've been waiting for a break. That's just keeping it PG, okay? But that I can see that too. That's you releasing the reins, or being relieved of them. Actually, being relieved of some responsibility. But it's also control of you, because we've been telling this story. You accept the help, and it's a release. It's a relief right now. But I can tell you, it's constantly being. It's his spotlight, and you are the one that's looking at me, looking at me, looking at me, looking at me. Okay, and that's the extent of it. And I've been in that relationship. No.
Forget it. No way. Absolutely not.
I don't hit that thing very much. But, oh my God. And he's going to sell you a pack of line too. Remember, all that glitters is not gold. And be very aware of exactly what that Ace of Pentacles is. We just did a reading like that too, because it comes with a story that's been well rehearsed. Okay? He's thought this out. He's done it before. He's manipulating you. He's a narcissist. Help comes with strings. Help comes with strings. How long are you gonna do this? You're not happy with it. Not happy. But he's shrewd. He's shrewd. He's the answer for the problem, but he's not the answer for what makes you happy. Or this business isn't. But you see it as a release. Alright, let's get to this. I'm already confused. We're all connected. You're struggling. You're not feeling the love. Not feeling it. You feel like you've been put on the outpost and left in the northern tundra. Cold. Put out. Where's the love? You're not feeling the love. Frisky. You want to relax, but you're not getting no love there. Not getting no love. Is there love here? There's help. Help, no love. Help, obligation, no love. Cup's too small. How long is it? How long is not enough enough? Gonna take the chance. An inner knowing. The High Priestess. Nurture. You need to feel love. You need it. But you're unable to let go of what you're into. It's a loveless situation that you can't let go of. Because the help comes with strings. See, this is how you got here. You thought that you found the solution. You thought when he offered you this help that this was the solution, was to marry this guy. To get with this guy was the solution. Hierophant and focus, keeping eyes on the prize. You thought you found the solution, but it's anything but. Ain't nobody doing nothing but you, and then you can't let go of it, but it's taking you down with it, right? You're like, everyone's connected, but it's every man for himself is what it is. You need to find your own place. See, everything's moved. I don't know what's going on. Okay. That wasn't there yesterday. Okay, anyway. No. Anyway. God. You're moving out. I'm sorry. Okay. Judgmental. Observe your critic. He's gonna miss you when you're gone. The moon. Why do you hold on? What is it that you know? Why would you tolerate something so long after you knew it? Joker. They don't take you serious. They think you just... That's what you know that nobody else knows, is that this time you're serious. You're going to believe in yourself. You're going to love yourself. I believe I'll have a larger serving. I believe I'll have a bigger portion of life than what I've been allotted. I believe I'll have a second. Get the hell over there. What is the problem? This is my little dictator. Dictaphone thing. Innocence. Look through fresh eyes. Hopes and your fears. You hope you were wrong and that it's not you. Fighting all your life just to be you. Fighting all your life. Fighting for everything you had. And your hopes and being told all your life that you're the problem. Hopes and fears. Innocence. I just know I'm doing the right thing. I know I am. I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Believe in yourself. Well, confidence is half the battle. Believe in yourself, and you do. But you're kind of gullible. ORANGE. You want to stay up on that. You would be easily misled by other people, especially charismatic people with good hair and stories to tell. And eyebrows. Conundrum. And here, this is my NASA's. It says conundrum, but it's never a straight answer, which is NASA. So that's my narcissist card. That's gaslighting, fighting and gaslighting. That's all we got in our future. Okay. What am I going to do about that? Hi. I can't stand it. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll try that. Finger pistols. Okay. I'm goofy. I'm sorry. I'm stressed out, and I can't get it together. I lost it. So take what you need and leave the rest. Kind of confused. Don't know how you got here. How did you get here? Looking back on it, and because you were bamboozled by someone who was very shrewd, and like I said, you're gullible. ORANGE. Easily confused by the charismatic thing. Look over here, look at me, look at me, look at me, while they're pushing through something else. Just an insistence. And it's not that it's bad advice, it's that it was all manipulation and never allowed to think for yourself. No, really. We talk. As long as you agree with him. You've been doing this for a long time. It's self-discipline you had to grow into being silent, didn't you? Ooh, I think I slipped in. Grace. Everyone is connected. Yeah, we're struggling with that right now. You're like, what? Well, how come I'm hurting and you're not? How come I'm all alone over here? Where are you? How come I'm beleaguered with all these problems? I'm not feeling it. Where's the grace? Where's the love? There was another thing here too. Where's the love? Seven of Pentacles. Where's the payback? Where's the return? The emotionally unavailable. You're dealing with someone and you're trying to get frisky. Okay, you got into this relationship with someone and you're trying to have an intimacy with someone who is emotionally unavailable. Or they have to control everything. I don't know what it is. But it's control. Oh my God, yes. It's control for you too, because you won't let go of it. I don't know why you won't let go. One is as bad as the other. Well, I know why you won't let go is because you put more into it than you got out of it, and you're trying to blah, blah, blah. We've had this conversation. Working. You're the only one working your ass off. Head stepping fetcher. I did everything. And then the Hierophant, look. You come along, you married him, you went by his rules, you became the head stepping fetcher, you're doing it, pouring it all into you give him your power. He's leading the show, right? And you're struggling with that now because there ain't nothing. All you got was wounded and left out in the cold for it, and you're miserable. Queen of Swords. And that's where you are. And suddenly you're calm. Show me what she knows and what she can't let go of. I don't know which one to do first. You can't let go of the hope that one day he'd love you back. Okay? But suddenly you know, the Ace of Pentacles, you can't let go of the hope that one day he would love you back, but suddenly you know that the Ace of Pentacles and you're happy ever after has been a drag. 10 of Wands. And you're going to tell him about it. You're going to tell him how unhappy you are. With all his help. You're unhappy. It's not working for you. You renege. You cancel the contract. You're going to get a divorce. You're going to unring him. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Oh, maybe you're going to get married. You're going to get married. Oh my God. I'm sorry for reading this backwards. But I've got conflicting stuff going on here. Okay, so you get married. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. Here's the Ace of Pentacles. And you're happy. And the announcement. Because one day, it's still, there's no emotional involvement there. You're like, if I give, then I'll get the emotional involvement back out of this marriage. It's a loveless marriage. I'm telling you. Ooh, Knight of Wands. And y'all fight a lot. He's immature. He's hot. He's cold. He's in. He's out. He's in your pocket. Where is that money? Exactly what is the Ace of Pentacles, and exactly what are you obligated by accepting it. That's also Romeo. King of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Hello, John and Martha. And the Queen of Swords. You won't let go of it. I'll make these two love each other no matter what. I'll make it work, all of us between us, and I'll make it work. I'll make it work no matter what. The inability to let go, John and Martha. You got married. Saving everybody was your main focus. You married him to get the job done. You put him before you. That's your solution. But it turns you into caring. The solution never did work. It doesn't work. The solution doesn't work. And you don't want to see that because you're trapped into it. You married him. You tried to make it work. You whip everybody trying to make them live up to your... you focus on how they're fucked up, so you don't have to look at how you're fucked up. I'm sorry, Donna. That's what I see. You know it's true. You know it's true. It's not feeding your soul. There's nothing in it for you. Spirit wants you to hear. You know that it's time to do another plan. It's time to find another way. Two of Pentacles. You're not too pleasant right now. You're pretty much, there's the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. That's a sure combination for Karen if I ever seen one. Okay. Don't forget that little spider. It was a little wolf spider. Somewhere along the line, I stopped being scared of spiders. Now, don't get me wrong. They get big. I don't want none of that. But I don't kill them quite as quick. I'll kill them white ones. They bite the shit out of you. Show me the Emperor. Show me finding your own place. You got to get away from him. Lies. Too many lies. You'll set up shop. Do your own thing. Your cup is too small. I believe I'll have a bigger cup. I believe I'll have more for me. I'll give more to me. You believed in those lies, and it hurt you. Where was that? Confused you, kept you confused, kept you down. You're struggling to feel it. You're just not feeling it. I can't find what the hell I was looking for, but we're moving on. What am I doing? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're... I don't need you to be awesome. You need me. You lied to me. And you never loved me back. That's what the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles on top of the Emperor and territorial, find your own place. You have given him a bye. You signed a lease on your new apartment. Okay? Now we're going to switch decks here. And yeah, you're moving in, you're moving out, you're doing whatever. Because you took... At some point y'all got together, but it was a loveless, stressful story. Your captive audience to a smart man with good advice. That's not the problem. It's that he's over fucking bearing. And you're not retarded. I probably shouldn't say that. You know, but he's treating you like you're less than you're capable of. And well, you got to stop that. And you can try to relate to him, you can't relate to him. Or what else can you do? If I just try harder, but you ain't never getting nothing back. 7 Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. You ain't getting nothing back. Yeah, it's connected. It goes one way. Observe your critic in the moon. I don't show me the moon in the keeping your business to yourself. See everything. You know them better than they think. You know the way it really is. You just kept your mouth shut. 8 of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. You're just going to cut it off. Because it's the 2 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 8 of Pentacles. So, you know your value. You're not going to have that. That is not for you. But you tried and you tried and you tried. You grew into your silence. And here, you ain't talking about it either. You're just going to... I think because this hurt you a lot. And to expose his flaws is to expose the place in you that it hurt really a lot. Because there's more to it than just your troubles with him. And it's easier to cut him loose than go deep. Go deep like that. That hurts real fucking bad. We don't go there. And you know you're worth better. You've worked hard to get beyond that. And you're not going to let nobody take you. They see as a joker, he's stirred up, but you'll have a little bit more you, please. Oh, yes, I am serious. Yes, I am serious. And you're not going to love bomb me. Here it comes. The Knight of Cups. Oh, but I love you. Too late. 5 of Pentacles upside down. It's an old betrayal. This didn't come to you overnight. You grew into your silence. And you're detaching from him. You're de-spelling yourself. You're seeing it differently. You're not going to play that game anymore. Or are you playing a better game than he is? Which that puts a different light on that too. If this could be him going, hey, you can't... Because, see... Okay. Love bombing. Your separation. The hand you put up between you. The shit he's trying to keep you to. Between... I'm saying this in the most pitiful way. Awful way. But it could be them seeing you begin to date. And this could be them seeing you begin to date. And they'll be having 19 cats about this in short order. Okay, so you be aware of that. Because you're not supposed to have anything like that. You're supposed to drink from their cup. While they siphon endlessly off of yours. That is it. That is it. You are supposed to be content with the amount of love that they give you, which is not there. It's like you would say not much, right? It's not there. It's not there. It's all about you looking at them. But they're wise. I don't know what to tell you to do. They're right. But they're toxic. Right? So, and this was, I hope I'm wrong because you think that you're wrong. You think you're less than. And it's the programming because you've never learned how to think. You don't know how to think. Thinking is foreign territory. Do you feel guilty for thinking? I didn't ask him about that. You don't do nothing without asking him first. And meanwhile, he's like, why do you bother me over every motherfucking thing? Just everything. Everything. You know, it's never a good time. You're never happy to see you. It's a one-way road. It's a one-way road. You are not supposed to have no needs. You fulfill the needs of others. And you... No.
It's a no for me.
Fighting to be right. To discover that they're right. Hopes and your fears. You're afraid they're right, you hope they're wrong. Two of Swords. You think you're a piece of shit. You do. And until you change that, everybody else in this entire world is going to treat you exactly as you let them. So you need to think better of yourself. Two of Swords. You need to address it. Whatever that thing I was talking about that touched a deeper wound, that's where you are. You don't want to go there. It hurts. It hurts real fucking bad. Crazy making hurt. Didn't happen overnight either. A very bad place for a very long time. A lot of fighting. Just that's what you do. That's not the exception. That's the rule. There's no love there. That's what you can't see. There's never going to be any love there. And you won't let go of it because you keep thinking you can make him love you. Remember the Four Pentacles, wherever it was? Okay, and then the never a straight answer. You're angry. You're accusatory. You've moved out. You've signed a lease. You found your own place. Because here on one side of the board we have the Nine of Pentacles, and on the other side of the board is finding your own place in the near future. Okay, so you're doing something. Maybe what they're seeing is that you've begun to date, or you're not up their butt. They're going to miss you when they're gone. They have no idea. And it's just too late. It's just too late. And so you're mad. I got some straight words for you. Because see, that's the sword of truth. Okay. You're going to cut through all their lies. Here it is, the Seven of Swords. You're cutting through all their fucking lies right there. I got never a straight answer for you. This, and this. Which all of them will be true. And the only... It's like pouring gas on fire. It really is. Because they can't talk to you about the truths that you're handing them. Okay? That's not ever going to happen. And the only way, you're going to have to run them off. Because the only other alternative is for you to make you believe a lie. Make you believe something. Make you say and act and live your life on a lie. That's what will happen to you. They will never own it. Be glad you're going to get rid of them. That is some soul-sucking jitsu right there. That'll turn you into a hag. That'll turn... There's Karen. There's... You had this again too. Well, right here it is. It's something you're doing right now. Something unexpected. I'm telling you, you found a place and you're going. Yesterday you found help. Someone helped you get out. I hope you do. And then you two... Yesterday it was you two helping each other out, and both of you prospering because you were able to be there for each other in a way that Dickhead should have been there for you. And you get to not be crazy. You get to have a good day. You get to feel frisky. You get to go out on a date. You get to like you. Okay. And Next we'll have this. I can't believe my brightness was turned down. I was so upset. I was like, what now? What is going on? Grasp the essence of infinity. This card is about dying. Don't make me read it. Know that everything's going to be okay. Detach yourself from your stuff. Can't take it when you go. And be kind. Why not? Take some time to be silent. And repeat the sound of God as an inner mantra. Meditation allows you to make conscious contact with your source and regain the power of intention. Meditate regularly. I like that. I just like doing weird, unpredictable shit. I don't feel like doing pills today. I'll probably be back.